gamers, ShadowDragyn coming at you from the Dragon's Lair with part 7 of my playthrough of The Last of Us. My last one before the sequel comes out next month. Last time we were here, Joel and Elliot had a nice moment here in Salt Lake City. Almost reaching the medical facility that
Oh, man.
Tommy says the Fireflies used to work out of. Looks like I'm losing. No, I got it. However, to get to the medical facility, we have to go through this tunnel. And it is, as you can see, chock full of infected. We are just beginning to work our way through it. For all that beautiful scenery and sunshine outside with the giraffes and everything, it's pretty much doom and gloom and horrifying stuff down here. Stealth is the order of the day. There's clickers everywhere. No shortage of runners.
Oh my god. There's so many of them.
Yes, there are.
Let's just keep at it.
I'm still full of resources. I can't collect anything else. 3 of them here. If there was ever a time to not miss, I think this is it. I think bringing all of those things down here on us would probably result in some pretty horrifying deaths. So, just gonna take my time, nice and slow, and stealth the crap out of this. $25 weapon parts. Good stuff, good stuff. Everything else is full. That looked like a prime location for a shiv door, but alas, it is not to be. About pretty quiet here.
Stay back.
But not quite. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I got 1, 2 runners, a clicker, 3. Count them, 3 bloaters. This is not great. Even doing something stealthy in here is making me nervous. Look at this. This is... This is not freaking cool. we got to go through there, and there are 3 bloaters. I think I may have to kill them. As unbelievable a statement as this is I'm about to make, that may be the safest way to go. I would like to get rid of this clicker. Anything fast, I want gone first. Alright, so far so good. But I'm still not a fan of these odds. Is this all just echoes, or is there more stuff on the other side of that wall? Can I sneak by here? Let's see what we can pull off. Slow, slow, slow. Come on, take it easy.
Shit.
I thought there were 3 bloaters. I only see the 2.
That crate could get us up there.
What crate?
Ellie, get on up there and drop that crate for me.
This feels like a bad idea. Maybe. Once we're past this truck, the bloaters can't reach us. Or maybe they just can't really hear it from here, which... Okay. Works for me.
We're good.
Wow.
I don't think they can reach us now.
Okay.
Okay, that was easier than I thought.
And watch your step. That water looks pretty deep.
Hey, that's what we can do once we're done.
What's that?
You can teach me how to swim.
You got it.
We can't reach that.
Well, looks like I'm going under.
I'm on the other side. All right, hold on.
Ladder, ladder, there we go. Alright.
All right, just stick to the edge. It's shallow over there.
Why am I coming down here? Because there is a
Ellie.
comic book.
I found another one of them comics you've been reading.
Oh, freezing!
Catalysis. Book 13. Well, but I'm missing books what? 5, 4, 6, and 7. I don't know, somewhere in there. If, in fact, there are that many comic books, I don't know for a fact that there are. I would imagine that you can find them all. But that clicker looks alive.
And another jam door.
It is alive. So, how do we get through? There we go.
All right. Give me your foot.
Okay.
Are they not paying attention to the clicker? That's right.
Get that door open.
There is a clicker. That's right there.
Look out! Ellie!
Over here!
You okay?
Yeah. It just surprised me. Man, I can't wait for those things to be wiped out.
No arrow back. And a workbench. Good stuff, good stuff. I don't think I've ever done this good on my resourcing at all the times I've played this game. Flamethrower's fully upgraded. I only have 32 weapon parts. So, yeah, there's not a whole lot I can do here. This thing. Basically another sniper rifle. And easier to use than the actual sniper rifle.
Watch your head.
All right.
Good old shiv doors. I doubt there's gonna be much else in here that I can use unless there's like a ton of crafting materials. There's 50, so that's worth at least another upgrade. Well, you got all kinds of stuff sticking in you. Makes up for some of the arrows I've already used. That it? That's everything I can get. How many supplements do I have? 60. Alright. Listen mode difference. Crafting speed, healing speed. Let's do the healing speed. Let's hit the bench one more time before we leave this area.
This looks like a good spot.
That's 20. I could do a 20 and a 30. How about that? Let's do the fire rate on there and the... Oh, let's do clip capacity on you. Yeah.
Well, there we go.
Alright.
Hey, look. There it is.
Almost there. Culmination of about 9 months worth of game time.
Just stay put.
I'm not going anywhere.
Can't go underwater here. I guess I just go up here. Don't think I can make it across there. Can't climb up there. I can dive down, just not where I was. What am I, oh, hurry up, Hurry up, hurry up. Anything to worry about? Doesn't look like it. Pallet time. Had this little routine going a few times. Where am I getting her across? Oh, there we go. She's gonna get up there. Gonna go up there and release that ladder I saw. Up on.
Okay. Okay, there. I'm on it. Be careful.
I got you.
There was an exchange between these two as we approached this place, where Joel basically suggested that they just leave. And Ellie didn't want anything to do with that, basically saying that everything they've done, everything they've been through can't be for nothing. She's all in, hoping that there is possibly some kind of cure, that she is the key to it. Joel, having finally committed to caring about her for real.
What just happened?
Damn ladder broke off the wall.
Now what?
I'll
cool. Figure something out.
Is worried about something, yeah, to even suggest that. But his state of mind has definitely come to a whole different place. To call this a reversal would be an understatement. He's not even the same guy he was at the beginning of this game. That's not what I meant to do. Put that back. Put it back. Put it back. Guess I gotta fall down. Grab it. Put it across. Again, not what I wanted to do. Can I put it across here? It's a place, not drop. Place.
Oh, I see. Good idea.
And again, it's one of the things about this game that just make it, well, better than pretty much any game story-wise that I've ever played. The depth of the characters, the journey they go through. Very few games take the time to really let their characters truly breathe.
Let
I mean,
me
even
go ahead.
the
You
greatest
follow my
games
lead.
out there
Okay, right behind you.
in the current generation, their characters are pretty well established. Best example I can think of right now, one of my favorite games ever, and definitely one of the defining games of the generation we're currently in, is The Witcher 3. But you take the main character, Geralt of Rivia. He is a well-established character before that game even starts, and he's pretty one-dimensional, right? I mean, he's a Witcher. I didn't want to jump in the water. That was not what I wanted to do. Well, Ellie certainly can't Can I even go back? What the heck am I gonna do now? Anyway, as I was saying, Geralt is a character who's already defined before the game even starts. He does some heroic stuff, saves a bunch of people, all that good stuff, but he doesn't grow as a character. He doesn't change. He is who he is. He's a good guy, he's a hero, all that good stuff. And it doesn't take away from the gameplay at all, but these characters, they start out as one thing and they end up as something completely different. Okay, apparently I'm not going to be able to do anything because I screwed up that jump and now I can't move. So let's go back. Okay, why are you doing that? Jump. I'm trying to think of any game. There we go.
Great. Come on, jump.
You're gonna catch me?
I got you. See? You didn't even need me.
Let's get the hell off this thing.
Trying to think of any game that accomplishes what this one does in terms of character development. I mean, GTA 5 has sold, what, almost 100 million copies, if not more. But again, the characters, they are who they are. They do a little bit of changing and adapting, but...
Ellie, move!
Joel! Here! Come on!
Heck of a time for me to be trying to explain something serious. Ah. Well, that sucks. I can't move.
Ellie!
Fucking made it!
Ow.
There we go. Come on.
No!
Ellie, give me your hand! Give me your hand before you...
And she's in the water.
Hands in the air!
She's not breathing.
Hands in the fucking air!
Fireflies. Okay.
Welcome to the Fireflies. Sorry about
Still
that.
alive.
They didn't know who you were.
And Ellie?
She's all right. They brought her back. You came all this way. How'd you do it?
It was her. She fought like hell to get here. Maybe it was meant to be.
doesn't seem the type to believe in something like that.
I lost most of my crew crossing the country. I pretty much lost everything. And then you show up, and somehow we find you just in time to save her. Maybe it was meant to be.
Take me to her.
You don't have to worry about her anymore. We'll take care
I
of her.
worry. Just let me see her, please.
You can't. She's being prepped for surgery.
The hell you mean, surgery?
The doctors tell me the cordyceps, the growth inside her, has somehow mutated. It's why she's immune. Once they remove it, they'll be able to reverse engineer a vaccine. A vaccine.
But it grows all over the brain.
It does.
Find someone else.
There is no one else.
Listen, you were gonna show me where she...
Stop. I get it. But whatever it is you think you're going through right now is nothing to what I have been through. I knew her since she was born. I promised your mother I would look after her.
Then why are you letting this happen?
Because this isn't about me, or even her. There is no other choice here.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that bullshit.
March him out of here. He tries anything, shoot him. Don't waste this gift, Joel.
She come all this way. He's gone from not giving a damn about anything
I said get up.
to, for all intents and purposes, getting his daughter back. And now he finds out she's gonna die anyway.
Go on. Move. I said move. Give me an excuse. Which way? What the fuck you doing? Keep walking. I said keep walking. Where's the operating room? I ain't got time for this. Where? Top floor, the far end.
And this is just another part of the difference. Again, The Witcher is one of the best games I've ever played. I love the characters in that game. Love them. But they haven't grown. I'm rooting for them. I absolutely root for them. I root for the characters in Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yes, sir. Search the floor. Find that smuggler and shoot him on sight.
But this game, I don't just root for them. I care about them. I care about these characters. I care what happens to Ellie. I care what happens to Joel. And that does not happen often.
Where are you, motherfucker?
Right there. I am right there, buddy boy. Okay, those guys are not gonna be easy to get past. See one, where's the other? One that was Roman.
I do not like this.
You coming in here? You're gonna like it even less when I stick an arrow in your chest. Oh, you're not. Where is the other one? There he is. Wait.
Surprise this woman, huh?
No, 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 no.
Oh shit!
What the hell? Why didn't you die the first time?
You guys spread out!
Tell me you got some ammo for me. What's on the table?
I'm going this way. Hey, you guys. Check over there.
How many more? How many more? Supplements. Two over there. That it? Oh, that was an interesting little glitch. Oh, oh. Ow, ow, ow. Ah! Ah, shit. Please tell me there's no more on that side.
Whoa!
Where's the... yeah, there it is. Whoa! Dude, that freaking hurt! That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Is that all of them? Looks like it is. Since it seems like I'm gonna need these, let's make a couple. Where am I going? West wing. None of that is necessary for me. Oh, that's the end of the road there. So I'd be curious, for anybody who's watching this at this point, what you guys think of what Joel is doing. I mean, yes, he's trying to save Ellie, but at what cost is the question. He's been told that basically they are going to be able to generate a vaccine, but they have to kill her in the process. He's trying to save her life, which basically means no vaccine. Jesus Christ. If you come at it from a perspective of common sense, from a perspective of the needs of the one versus the needs of the many, all that good stuff, conventional wisdom says she should be sacrificed. It's just math. It's her, right? It's one life versus, I mean, I don't know how many people are left. Hundreds of thousands? Millions? There's no real way to know, but that's the decision he's making. It's about as morally ambiguous as you get.
April 28th. Marlene was right. The girl's infection is like nothing I've ever seen. The cause of her immunity is uncertain. As we've seen in all past cases, the antigenic titers of the patient's cordyceps remain high in both the serum and the cerebrospinal fluid. Blood cultures taken from the patient rapidly grow cordyceps and fungal media in the lab. However, white blood cell lines, including percentages and absolute counts, are completely normal. There is no elevation of pro-inflammatory cytokines, and an MRI of the brain shows no evidence of fungal growth in the limbic regions, which would normally accompany the prodrome progression in infected patients. We must find a way to replicate this data under laboratory conditions. We're about to hit a milestone in human history equal to the discovery of penicillin. After years of wandering in circles, we're about to come home, make a difference, and bring the human race back into control of its own destiny. All of our sacrifices and the hundreds of men and women who've bled for this cause, or worse, will not be in vain.
I mean, again, this is a level of what we've come to here. These guys are talking about Ellie being the savior of humanity if they do this. But he's not having any.
It's 5:30 p.m. on April 28th. I just finished speaking. More like yelling at our head surgeon. Apparently there's no way to extricate the parasite without eliminating the host. Fancy way of saying we gotta kill the fucking kid. And now they're asking for my go-ahead. The tests just keep getting harder and harder, don't they? I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. I just want this to end. So be it.
Not an easy decision for Marlene, obviously, but she is making what I think most people would agree, logically, is the right call. It's the correct decision. Joel, however, probably hasn't been one to think about what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's evil for a very, very long time, right? He's a man of action, and has only had to think about himself for a very, very, 20 years, basically. Holy cow, that's a lot of stuff. Finally crossed the Utah border. In a couple of days we'll be back with the others. Today the crew was in much better spirits. I've been worried about the morale since Craig and Tanya's passing last week. It's good to hear them laughing again. Robin came up to me and said, "Thanks for watching over us, Marlene." It's a small gesture, but I needed it. A week later, Ellie never made it. We arrived at the hospital. There was much celebration, at least from the others. I guess they're happy to see their old friends. We haven't seen some of these guys in over 10 years. After they told me the news, I couldn't eat. I couldn't talk to anyone. I should be grateful to just be alive, but right now I just want to shut my eyes for a bit. March 24th, they look at me and I know what they're thinking. They were a bunch of incompetent grunts. What was I supposed to do? I thought I was gonna die. My men were being hunted by the entire Boston battalion. I had to get her out of the city. How was I supposed to know the Firefly escorts were already dead? I panicked. In the end, I healed pretty damn quickly, and my men were more capable than I give them credit for. More than a handful survived the army's attack. I should have kept her with me. Instead, I handed her off to a couple of smugglers. I failed you, Anna. I failed all of us. I am an incompetent grunt. So I guess Anna would be Ellie's mother. April 25th. I can't stand talking to any of them. I don't think I can take the stairs any longer. No way I can stay here. April 28th. One of our scouts just radioed in. He spotted an older man and a young girl entering a tunnel by the bus terminal. He thinks she might have had red hair, but he's not sure. What if it's her? Stop doing this, Marlene. The recon squad is about to head out. I'm going to join them. Same day. When you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. She's alive. They're running a test on her now. I can't tell if I'm excited, scared, or just nervous. All I know is my hands won't stop shaking. Well, here we are. And surgery. All right.
Yeah, that's it. I'm coming, Ellie.
One, two, three, four, five.
She brought the kid all the way from Pittsburgh. That's all I know. Marlene insisted on questioning him herself. What the?
I think this guy's pretty much your worst nightmare, guys. That's who he is. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. All right.
Look down there.
Where the hell is this guy?
Did I kill anybody or not?
You got any surprises for me?
That time I definitely got somebody. Oh yeah, I got somebody. How many did I get here? Hopefully more than one.
What you got?
No, we're back to you.
Check out this area. You guys, go check over there.
They don't seem all that freaked by the fact that there are bombs blowing up in their faces.
Get out here, you coward fuck. Whoa.
Looks like the coast is clear now. I will take that ammo, gentlemen.
What are you doing?
There we go.
I won't let you take her. Don't come any closer. I mean it.
No! Fucking animal!
Carrie, shut the hell up.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you. Oh, shit. Shit. I'm getting you out of here, girl. I got you. I got you. Come on. Tell me which way. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay.
I said get back! Stop!
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn to pieces by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
What the hell am I wearing?
Just take it easy. Drugs are still wearing off.
What happened?
We found the fireflies. Turns out there's a whole lot more like you, Ellie. People that are immune. There's dozens, actually. Ain't done them a damn bit of good, neither. They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home. I'm sorry.
Wait! Let me go. Please.
You just come after her.
And there it is.
Well, looks like we're walking.
Should be a straight shot through here.
All right.
It's actually kind of pretty, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty alright. So the decision's made. They killed pretty much every Firefly there was to get out of that place. Including the leader. Marlene's
Now
dead.
watch your head going through.
Here. I got it.
And he did it to save one little girl that he had grown to care about.
Feeling my age now.
And he condemned the human race.
Don't think I ever told you, but Sarah and I used to take hikes like this. I think the two of you would have been good friends. I think you really would have liked her. I know she'd have liked you.
I bet I would have.
He condemned the human race to have to live with this plague forever. There's no indication that anybody else has ever been immune. There's no knowing if anyone will ever be immune again. They had their shot. And he killed it.
Put down there. Just a little bit further now. Shit. There, I got you. Give me your hand. All right, come on.
Hey, wait. Back in Boston, back when I was bitten, I wasn't alone. My best friend was there. And she got bit too. We didn't know what to do. So, she says, let's just wait it out. You know, we can be all poetic and just lose our minds together. I'm still waiting for my turn.
Ellie.
Her name was Riley, and she was the first to die. And then it was Tess. And then Sam.
None of that is on you.
Oh, you don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you... No matter what, you keep finding something to fight for.
Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
Belle,
to
but it's-
me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay.
And there it is. That is The Last of Us by Naughty Dog, the crowning achievement of the PlayStation 3. And as I've said before, what I believe to be the best game ever made. The ending of that game is pretty ambiguous, but the real question is, does she believe him? I know a lot of people have a lot of opinions about how that game ends, what it means. I choose to believe that it doesn't matter whether she thinks he's telling the truth or not. She chooses to believe the lie, if that's what it is. I think she knows the truth. I think she's aware of who Joel is. She's aware of what he's capable of. She's grown into the same relationship that he has. But he commits. He doesn't want to talk about it. Doesn't want to tell her. And in the end, his conviction, his love for her, what he was willing to do to save her. I don't know. I guess she wanted to hear something. And if that was good enough, then she'll move on, I suppose. And then, of course, the next obvious question is, how does this play into The Last of Us 2? Does this come up again? Does she find out the truth? We'll find out soon enough. We don't have too much longer to wait. 3 weeks to go. As I think about that ending, leading up to the ending, he takes that elevator down to the garage. He steps out, and there's Marlene. The voice of reason, the voice of humanity's last hope. The woman who is willing to do anything to protect the human race, right? To make the world as safe as possible. As she stated, she's known Ellie since she was born. She was best friends with her mother. Choosing to end Ellie's life to make this vaccine. I can't imagine there's anything harder, right? It's a girl you've protected. I mean, for all intents and purposes, she's as much Ellie's mother as her actual mother was, and certainly just as much Ellie's mother as Joel is her father, right? I mean, Joel and Ellie have been together for a year at that point, right there, right? That's summer. We're leading into summer. And, sure, they had some pretty intense times together, which probably made their bond a lot stronger than normal people go through, but Marlene was with her for 14 years. Raised her, protected her, all that good stuff. And when it came down to it, she was going to let her die on that operating table so that she could save the human race. At least in her mind, that's what she was doing. So if you think about that from a moral perspective, she was the hero. I mean, she was the hero. She was going to save the world, what was left of it. And Joel killed her to save one person. And no matter what that person meant to him, no matter how much of a replacement that she was for Sarah, it still comes down to him making the decision for the entire human race to let them continue to endure this disease to save her. There's a term for that in storytelling, and it's basically the villain. Making decisions for their own selfish ends, not caring who they hurt, choosing not to help, all of that stuff, all of those traits. You look at it from that perspective, Joel is the bad guy. The question is not whether or not what he did was right or wrong. In my mind, it's clearly wrong. I mean, that was not the right call. However, that being said, that's what this game does. It makes you care about the characters so much that you come to a point where it doesn't matter that he's doing the wrong thing. It doesn't matter that he's the bad guy. You want Ellie to live. You're invested. You're basically willing to forgive what Joel does. Because that's what you've grown into. That's how you've progressed along with the story. Maybe this isn't everybody. Maybe you feel differently, right? Maybe you would have made that decision differently. Maybe you think Joel is a horrible, horrible person. And if that's the case, I would love to hear from you. Please post something in the comments. Let me know what you thought. I'd be happy to have a dialogue with anybody who wants to discuss it through the comment section. Have a nice little debate. But one way or another, I can't imagine someone getting through this story and not having a strong opinion, one way or the other. So that's what made the game for me. That's what cemented this in my mind as the greatest video game ever made. That level of storytelling is something that only Naughty Dog has pulled off in my mind to this point. So I can't wait to see what they have in store for The Last of Us 2. I hope they can repeat this. I hope they can do it again. I hope they can give us something as spectacular as this was. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I hope I didn't bore you too much. And I'm sure I'm going to do this again for part 2. So if you're so inclined to come along with me on that journey, I'll give it a good playthrough on my own once, for sure, because I don't want to talk through my first playthrough in it, but we'll get there. But for now, this is ShadowDragyn from the Dragon's Lair, saying goodnight.